She thank God they play the gospel.
All right, welcome to Matters Arising. All the fine boys in the studios are poking me. I don't know what they are poking me for. Capo, you're looking nice. I know you have mouth. You want to talk now.
Who is a boy? one of my friends once said something. He said that there are two things that will happen in your life. You stop being a boy.
Okay.
He said number one, if you join police, because there's nothing like police boy. What is policeman? Number two, when you get married, there's nothing like married boy. What is married man?
But at least one, you have joined one.
Well, I'm married. I'm here to join police.
Just now you told me that's how we roll. And you are telling me agency. All right, welcome to Matters Arising. Today, a lot in the politics, and let's see how it goes. Akwa Ibom said, let's go there first. I mean, how far can we go in this kind of politics that is being played? The statutory way things are done, security given to past governors, all of a sudden you withdraw that of a past governor of a particular state. That's Akwa Ibom State.
Yeah.
Trying to force him to come to the APC. Everybody has a right of choice.
Yeah.
And the guy said, this PDP will stand in this state. You will not take it down. And now they'll come after him. Is this the best?
Yeah, of course. Unfortunately, no authority has come out to say we are the one that removed those security personnel from Governor Emmanuel's house. Nobody has been able to trace the authorization to any person. But unfortunately, for the fact that they are no longer there, and for the fact that that is also happening, and the state government does not know who, for the state government to come out and say, we don't know, it's not us, a chief security officer of the state still remains the governor. So for the governor not to know about a security kind of breach within his domain is still a failure. Even though the state government has said, oh, we are not the one, we don't even know, we are not even aware. You should be aware. Why are you not aware? So are you saying that there's no security briefing or report daily or hourly to you as a governor? So you don't know what is happening within your terrain. So in either way, they are not free from it. It's easy to say we don't know who authorized them, but what is important is that they are no longer there. They are no longer there, and it should not be so. If it is meant to cow the former governor into joining any particular party, those are not the kind of politics we are looking for. Remember the other day we say yes, politics is a game. We agree it is a game, but you must allow the game to be played. The consequences of not allowing the game to be played can consume all of us. There are cases where, let's just reduce this to ordinary soccer, for example. You are aware the last time we went to, was it not Morocco, or what country was that? And they prevented, because of their pre-game attitude and certain things they were doing.
That's South Africa.
Which is akin. No, Morocco.
Libya.
Was it Libya? Okay, right, Libya. So which is akin to what these people are doing before election. Remember what CAF and FIFA did? They had to cancel the match entirely and award the points to Nigeria. That's because it's CAF and it's just ordinary soccer. What we are doing is not ordinary soccer. It is the life of people. We should understand that the government is there to secure lives and property and to ensure that the entity Nigeria continues to be with the choosing governance structure, which is democracy. You don't try to prevent the game from being played, even while we admit politics is a game.
Everybody has a right to choose. Am I correct? Because there's something Governor Enos said. He said, if you remain in PDP, he said, I will still hold the PDP structures. I mean, that's kind of bullying. And in politics, it's not allowed. Like Okafor said just now, that is a game that is being played, but the game must be played. Because you won't say it's a game. You will now stop everybody from playing the game and put the point to yourself. Udom has said, I want to stay in PDP. Is it a crime?
Now let's look at Akwa Ibom critically. What is Akwa Ibom State in position in Nigeria? Akwa Ibom State today is the home to the Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and the Senate President is the number 3 person in ranking of the Nigerian people in governance. Now, the Akwa Ibom as it is was under the PDP after the 2023 election, the PDP won overwhelmingly, even with the Senate president hailing from Akwa Ibom. If I remember vividly, the Senate president is the only APC person elected from Akwa Ibom as at that time. Now, what happened? You go back to history. Governor Emmanuel Udom is an offshoot of Governor Akpabio, Gosu Akpabio. And now Governor Eno is an offshoot of Emmanuel Udom. Now, in life, some people don't have principle. But it will find in Emmanuel Udom a man with principle, a man with conscience. He believes that he wouldn't have been what he is if not for the party PDP. And at the point of defecting to APC, there were rumor and indications that it doesn't go down well with the city governor, or the former governor, or like Delta State, where it was the predecessor of the city governor that actually, make the arrangement for the state to defect to the APC. But the reverse was the case in Akwa Ibom. Emmanuel Udom believed that everybody cannot be in the ruling party, even though they are trying to come up with a campaign to say that the Northerner had, abandoned the city president because it's from the south. So people from the south should throw their weight behind the city president. Who don't think otherwise? Don't forget, Udom was a presidential aspirant under PDP in the 2023 elections.
Excuse me.
So this is a man who believed that, look, yes, you are my political godson. If you wish to go ahead, but I remain where I am. And if you think you have gone with it, you see, with the bulk of the people, don't worry. Whatever that is left behind, I'll make do with it. It's only in Akwa Ibom when the state governor agreed to defect it that commissioners and other government appointees resigned because they don't see any justification of defecting to the ruling party because the state was doing well as it were as an opposition party. Now, last week, what happened? There was a congress in Akwa Ibom by the known authority of the PDP. But this divergency group that led by Yoso Wike, we don't have to pretend, being spearheaded within the PDP National Working Committee, the National Secretary, issue a different statement to say that there is no Congress in Akwa Ibom, and it was reported that the Akwa Ibom secretary of the PDP was sealed. What led to this? Because before now, even Uno has left the party for APC. The structure of the PDP were still in his pocket, but the PDP structure as of today, and Emmanuel felt it was not right. If you had left the party, go with your structure. Let the party try and survive. And then you want to cow the man to join, the APC. You see, that is why RFI said that, look, if your hands are clean, this government cannot do anything. Say those who are running to the APC, those who have told you that they use the EFCC in order to chase them. But it appears to me that Emmanuel Udom look as if that, to a large extent, we know that there's no scent in Nigerian politicians. He has some good records. So they found nothing at the moment, to pin him down. What they now did is to withdraw his details, security details, to make him become vulnerable. But if the man's hand is clean, you don't need the security detail for you to be secure. But like Okafo said when he was saying, if the chief security officer of the state is claiming ignorance, so what is he securing in Akwa Ibom? Because he was supposed to be saddled to be informed of every happening, to think that his immediate predecessor's detail had been withdrawn. He doesn't know who gave the instruction, and it's not concerned, and it's not worried. It's a thing that give one a worrisome
Okay, well, let me come to you. The commissioner of information said that the person in charge of security in the state is the commissioner of police.
Yeah.
And is the one that posts details to everybody.
He works for governor.
Exactly.
He works for governor.
But this one is exonerating himself.
You can't exonerate governor in any security breach in the state. You cannot. That's a breach of constitution when you try to do so. You see, let's not, when he was giving a background story of Akwa Ibom. You know, in as much as we think that our polity is very fragile, we do have certain states that are predominantly favored by certain party or want to belong in certain party. Akwa Ibom is the first time we are seeing the commissioner resigning simply because the principal governor wants to move to another party. He said, "Oga, go. I'm not going with you."
Not only one.
That is the first time here we saw it. That is to tell you that the temperature of the state is not with APC. No matter how you look at it. Or do you try to, you know, when I tell them that this movement to APC is not exactly what you are saying. Udom has just decided to be stubborn about it. He can as well move, and at the end of the day, his followers, you know, just like what we have in our own Delta state. Yeah. They say they move to APC. Tell them to show you their APC tell them to show you the APC membership card. They're just waiting for close to be election. They'll flock back to where they are. That's where the heart is. You see, you can't legislate the heart of a man. I used to tell people that there can be a riot out there, the same law, the same rule. You give gun and tear gas or whatever instrument to two police officers under the same law. One will get there, he will shoot somebody. The same action. The other one will get there, he will shoot it up to disperse people or decide to use tear gas. You can't legislate a heart of a man. Even when you want the same consequences, the same result or whatever. People of Akwa Ibom, their mind is with PDP. They have made it very, very clear. In as much as, at the upper echelon, you might say, oh, PDP and APC are all the same. A flip side of each other.
But people still know where they are.
These people are, Akwa Ibom belongs to PDP at heart. The only way you can achieve it to becoming APC is by coercion, which they are doing. And like I said, politics is a game. We should not attempt to prevent that game from being played. The consequences of doing so can really, really consume all of us.
Let's look at all these states that were traditionally PDP. For example, the governor of Enugu State is trying to hobnob between APC and PDP. But he knows that this state belongs to PDP. Now, the same thing with Akwa Ibom, the same thing with Delta. Now, Delta, they have moved. Am I correct? That's the top echelon of the... But the people moved with them. The same thing is in Akwa Ibom. Akwa Ibom from the feelers news I'm getting from there, is that the people said they will take their state back, they will never go to APC. Now, how much can this particular government do? Trying to, because this is the first form of coercion, and Governor Udom is the highest ranking person in that place. Then we have Atta, that's the first governor in this dispensation. What they are doing, is it good for democracy itself? Is it good in rounding up?
No. I just wish Asiwaju will have somebody like Atiku to contest against. Then a lot can happen in Akwa Ibom. But if he's facing somebody like Peter Obi or somebody like Goodluck Jonathan, there's nothing APC will do. Nothing APC will do in the entire southeast. Nothing APC will do in the south. Nothing. Not in anywhere in south. Maybe in rivers they can still bring some resources that they use speed to clean and all that. Yes, but not much can they do. It's good. Let me tell you. The truth is, I would encourage. I've always said a lot can happen between now and 2027.
Yes.
You know, this cost sheet can change.
Don't you think that time is fading away?
Yeah, it's fading away, but I've been hopeful that Asiwaju can achieve a lot between now and 2027. Because in 2027, rhetorics of 2014 change is not going to work. Nigerians are not ready for rhetorics. In 2027, he is going to meet Nigerians with the products of his labor. And another man coming, let's pray it's not good luck, whose products are already there. They will now match it product by product, achievement by achievement. Rhetorics will mean nothing at that time. So I will encourage the sitting government spend the remaining time to really spend the money removed from subsidy on infrastructural development, that the people can now say, yes, we paid by subsidy, we benefit by infrastructure. Electricity everywhere, internal roads all well done. Yes, this and that. We can now do business. This insecurity is reduced. We can now travel. You know, that's just what people want to see.
All right, Philip, you wanted to say something. Let me give you that.
Yeah, I was still on the Akwa Ibom.
Yes.
But what worries my mind is that what do the ruling party want to achieve by withdrawing the details of the former governor of Akwa Ibom State, or rather the immediate past governor of Akwa Ibom State? Is it that when they withdraw the details from him, that will make him to now become an APC, or when they withdraw the detail from him, that will be the end of the PDP in Akwa Ibom. I mean, you see, the question they don't advert their mind to is this: if you push people to the wall, they might dig the wall and enter the wall. If you push them beyond that, what will they not do? This is a democracy. This is not autocracy. If you make everybody to become, assuming everybody move into the APC today, what give them the guarantee that everybody will follow their way in the APC? So the government should do more in governance than playing politics with every single
Okay, now staying on government doing more, we have an appointee of the governor, of the president, that is alleged to have forged his certificate. Now, the school said he came, but he didn't see and graduate. And he has a certificate that says he graduated in 1985. The school said no. Now, what should the government do?
Peter Obi said the whole scan should start from the top to bottom. I keep wondering why people forge certificates to be relevant in our political space, because our constitution is very lenient. It recommends only WAEC, even to be president, even to be local government chairman. I think it's primary school. Do you understand? Our equivalent knowledge. This is not even explicit that it must be that. WAEC or equivalent knowledge. Do you understand? So if as a private man or whatever he has been all his life, all you have is WAEC, I can entrust Nigeria to Dangote to manage. For example, if he was interested in politics, he might not have PhD in business. Do you understand? Yeah. So I don't know why people do that, because forgery is a crime. For him to now sue, including trying to sue the UNN for not issuing him the certificate they claim they didn't issue to him, he has admitted to forgery. He admitted to forgery. So what did you present to the NYC? What was it that was sent to them? So it's unnecessary. The truth, I understand that Nigerians will worship those certificates, but the law we have does not. The constitution does not.
Why do they do that? Nigerians don't worship the certificate. No. They place themselves where they
don't belong. Exactly. They are not trying to do image laundering. Why do you want to be addressed as doctor, as prof, when you don't have PhD? Nobody says it's required. So once there is forgery, and forgery is established, and they even have the boldness to take institution to the court, the police should sweep on the matter. If there is forgery, the person should be tried and jailed. This should serve as an example. Why do you forge certificate? Who needs it? For what? Even though you didn't go to school and you have achievement behind you, in this day, certificate is becoming irrelevant.
Exactly.
To be honest with you,
it's what you can do.
It's becoming irrelevant.
Now you can see. Now I asked Okafor. The government is quite mute. I mean, in this kind of issues where you have a minister, everybody's looking up to him. A lot of youth are looking up to him. He didn't only forge the certificate from the university, he forged the NYC certificate and made sure that a DG that was not there at that particular time was the one that signed the certificate. This is a high. This is I don't know what to call it, Philip.
So now we talk about forgery of certificate and all the rest of it. If you listen to a big comment on this certificates scandal, it was very explicit. He said, "Look, one of the biggest problems we have is." I will summarize this way: is INEC and our judiciary. Why do I say so? He said that in order, climb, INEC is saddled with the responsibility of scrutinizing people's credentials when they, show interest to contest for office, and when they show credentials that looks forged, they are disqualified immediately. But in this case, in our own country, people present forged certificate. INEC remain silent. They are docile, but they do nothing about it. And when you go to court, this is where the judiciary, comes in. He said, and when you approach the court, after they had INEC has, be competent about it, and the election were conducted, and the results were declared, and you approach court. The court, you know what the judiciary will tell you? It says it's a pre-electoral matter. Do not have a primary school classmate to point to, or secondary classmate to point to, or a university graduate to point to that this is my classmate, or any age grade.
But the president pointed to that.
Who is talking about the president?
I'm talking about the president. I'm talking about it. This is a podcast. So I'm talking. The president pointed hand to one man the other day in
the president.
Let me finish. The president said, "That's my classmate." We also saw Buhari, the late president,
the man who had 27 sons,
who come and defend whether he had a school certificate
instead of present yourself
to NYC to get NYC discharge or whatever certificate, and Senate look at them. So what is the Senate? Those who had one way or the other, break the rule of law, corrupt the rule of law, and now the one in charge of the administration of the law. They cannot allow the rule of law to play.
Okafor, will you advise the minister to resign?
No, of course. I mean, if he's not fired,
by now he should be fired.
Yeah, if he's not fired and he has the privilege of not being fired, resigning is the best he could get. If he has any element of integrity left.
I don't think I want to agree with you, because the man said they went to school, and the equivalent to become a minister is
no. Nobody said they are not qualified. Wayek is qualified.
Yes, I know where I'm going.
Yes.
You said the man to be fired or be resigned on what ground?
For the forgery, not for not being qualified.
The man told you.
I've never.
Why is he taking you?
Let me tell you. When Buhari's case was in the forefront,
yes,
people were saying, "Oh, Buhari is not qualified." Saying you are stupid. Buhari is overqualified.
Rose to become a general in the Nigerian
general. A knowledge of being a major general is more than that of having a master's degree.
That's not
but you should be truthful.
That's not the point I'm making.
Yeah.
The point I'm making is that if the man believed that he had done anything wrong,
yeah,
he should have taken UNA to court.
Yeah, see, forget it. See,
no,
let me tell you. Let me tell you. They try to. You know, the other day we had a pronouncement in Rivers State.
Yes.
The case were taken to court, whether they have locus or not, whether the cases were to be rightly judged, whether they were to win the case or not. 6 months elapsed by a fraction of time.
Yes.
And the president, in his wisdom, restored democratic processes in Rivers. Thereafter, the court made a pronouncement on the case of a state of emergency. You see, you said it earlier. The judiciary in Nigeria cannot be less guilty anymore, and they cannot be more, because you see, when they know how the judiciary works in Nigeria, they take advantage of it. They take the matter there, because once the matter is before them, there's nothing you can do. He can serve out his tenure, and that matter will be in court if you doubt it.
Is that not what Peter Obi is saying?
So he didn't go to court because he thinks he's innocent. He went to court because he knew the system to protect him,
so that it will allow the matter to stall.
That's right.
He's going to use the judiciary to aid himself.
Yes, exactly.
In a sane society where there's morality, right?
Yeah.
There's what you call norms and values of a society.
Yeah.
Then above these norms and values is the constitution. I don't know if you understand what I'm. Now everything it has gone wrong on everything. By this time, the president should have told him to resign.
The man would have resigned before the admission.
And the law, it's not immune from the law.
Let me tell you, we kind of query or blame judiciary. The people also are very forgetful.
Yeah.
Once this case is in court now, it doesn't even need to finish his tenure. The next 3 weeks now, nobody will be talking about this. I said the day of court sitting. As far as he remains minister, people will go in there to say, don't mind the useless people trying to fraternize with him. And that's how we are. After this, what's it called? After this government, you are not going to hear anybody talk about it again. You are not going to hear anybody talk about it. Nobody for any reason made the demand on Buhari for hiring over 29 sons to bring your WAEC certificate. WAEC certificate.
Just bring it.
How much will Uber spend to take you from here to WAEC office? Bring your WAEC certificate. That's all you needed. He hired 29 sons. So that's who we are. We as a people need repentance. We need to realize that until we start holding these people to account, things are not going to change. We have allowed rascals to rule us for quite some time. It's time we start challenging them.
Sometimes I normally ask, is the constitution of Nigeria suspended? Because nobody follows the constitution anymore.
Are you asking for the first time?
I'm asking you.
Yeah, because I'm surprised you're asking now.
Yes.
Because what happened in Rivers State in the past 6 months? Was there constitution in River State? Was there constitution in this country? Why should that happen if there's a country, if the country has a constitution? So you need not ask. What we have is emergency rule. Whether you like it or this is not, democracy per se, but this is how will you put it? This is people autocracy.
But Okafor has told us that the president is a Democrat.
Yes, he's a Democrat in his own way, by his own definition, and the way you understand democracy.
Okafor, do you still believe he is a Democrat?
Of course, he's a Democrat.
He's a Democrat. He
was elected by Democratic. Of course, he's a Democrat.
The man made a statement, said, look, there's no way you have democracy. You only have democracy when you have people who believe in the system. But that if you have a man who know how, he said the only thing that matters is power. A man who knows how to use raw power. Those are the ideology of equality, freedom of speech, and you will not see them. So if a man has power to sniff at your life,
yes,
you can't be talking about those things. That's what we are in this country is near that. If you don't make one noise, you know what will happen.
All right, we don't know what to call it anymore. We just hope that one day we'll come out of this quagmire of the way this country is going. On landslide news, we will be right back on Matters Arising. All right, welcome back to Matters Arising. Joining me is Chire and Peter. Chire, looking good.
Thank you very much. It's Monday, you know the vibe. Thank you.
And Peter too, looking very bright and colorful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, I was well rested over the weekend.
Oh, you okay? Yeah, I know you were well rested because you dodged a place we were supposed to go to.
Oh, you were supposed to go somewhere else.
Yes, and he dodged.
Oh, really?
Did I dodge?
Yes, you will pay for that.
We'll talk about it.
All right, we talked about a lot of things, but Chibu, I don't know if you have anything to say about the certificate forgery. Just 30 seconds.
I had a feeling you were going to prick me on that. Here's where I'm going to begin. It's Nigeria. We expected it to happen. Of course, he's going to try to fight it in court. What I thought an honorable member of society would do is the moment, just having this scandal alone is enough for you to pull back, make a statement and say, do you know what, I'm going to take a step down right now from my ministerial duties until this is sorted out. I am not guilty, but until it is sorted out and I can win your trust back as a people. That is what a sane leader, a proper leader should do.
In a sane society.
I don't even want to do the sane society thing, right? Because we have private institutions where this will happen.
Okay.
In this same society.
Okay.
But because it's public and we really don't rate government stuff anymore in this country, we're going to have that go through. That's what is going to happen. Where Okafor was here and I heard him when he said, Nigerians are going to forget even before they get it out of court. Right now, people are telling him, I'm telling you for a fact, there are people telling him, don't worry, it will die down. Just give them 2 weeks. Big Brother has finished. They will look for something else to distract them. It's really not going to. Nigerians don't follow up on issues like that. Who will blame them? I mean, even when they do, what comes out of it?
Well, Peter, I don't wish to ask you the same matter again. Just let's go ahead. The fear of Goodluck Jonathan coming back is everywhere in all the political parties.
Who is afraid?
APC is afraid.
Why?
I don't know, because Oshomole came out and said that people are advising him wrongly that he should stay where he is. That if he comes out, that every state in the South, for example, have been taken over by APC, and as a result, he won't have a base, and that They flogged him before, they're going to flog him again. And they flogged him with all the apparatus of being president at that particular time. I mean, what's the fear?
It's a matter of perspective for me. I don't know who is afraid.
Okay.
I don't understand why they
No,
would
but
be
I just
afraid.
mentioned Oshomole too.
Yeah, I get it. I said who is, because I mean like a group of people. I don't understand their fear. Any sane Nigerian that is going to be comparing the times of good luck and now, I mean, it's the same Nigerians that were saying good luck didn't do such a good job. If only Boko Haram was able to cripple him that much. Is it now that the situation has got very complex? They have different names, colors, shapes, and sizes. That good luck is going to come on. I don't know if you get it now. Good luck coming back. I personally don't think it's a good idea for him. You have done it. You have gotten out alive. You have a good reputation. A good name is better than riches. Maybe not. Sit down.
But we have
allow
people in
to
other
fly.
societies come back, like America.
Oh, yes.
Trump came back, like Ghana. The president came back.
Please compare us to Ghana. Don't compare us to the
Okay,
United States.
Ghana.
Yes.
Ghana.
We can have that happen in places like Ghana. Ghana has done the hard work of putting their economy together. They've done the hard work of putting their country together, I think, to a large extent, right? A lot better than we have.
What you are trying to say is that Ado Kufo did a lot of work.
Well, I mean Ghana as a country, not Ado Kufo. So I'm saying where they are, the environment of Ghana, the political climate of Ghana is not the same.
Every environment is defined by its leaders.
Well, no, I don't agree, Daddy. This is what I think. I think every environment is defined by its people, because the people become the leaders. I think it is the responsibility. The leadership of a people is a reflection of the character of the people. My philosophy. That's where I stand. I don't think it's defined by the leaders. I think it's defined by the people.
Why do you
of you
think
leading, you
Oshomole
fall.
is jittery?
I don't think it's jittery, or I think he's making political statements. I'm trying to rationalize it. It's not making sense to me. Every time I hear, people are afraid that Jonathan is going to come back, I'm thinking, afraid of what exactly? On what grounds? I know that the APC is not delivering as much as Nigerians would want, and because the APC is currently the incumbent, right? A lot of people are going to be thinking, they are doing horribly. It's the Nigerian way of thinking. We like to complain. I'm not saying there's nothing to complain about. I'm saying we like to complain. I'm going to see that work out. But is good luck the best? I don't know what we have with this recycling thing. Have we not recycled enough? Not be recycled leader now we carry put after the same good luck Jonathan. And we know what we face. It was the worst 8 years Nigeria ever dealt with, ever in the history of this country. Do we want to go back and try recycling another leader? What happened to finding new hands? That's where I'm at.
Okay, Peter, let me come to you. Like Chinwe told us, from what we can see, it feels that good luck should stay where it is. But during the time of good luck, we had the best economy in Africa. We have the biggest economy in Africa. Boko Haram was just in one side of the country. That's the northeast. Now, we're not only dealing with Boko Haram, we're dealing with bandits, we're dealing with Boko Haram, we're dealing with kidnapping, we're dealing with so much right now. And the way it is, the present government seems to not to get things right. And good luck said, let me come back and fix it. And Nigerians are saying, please come back. Do you think you should come back?
Let me start from the question I answered earlier. And Nigeria, the politicians jittery. The party is jittery. Yes, they are. Why are they jittery? Nobody placed good luck on their plans. It was not involved on their political calculations. For this political calculations has based on Obi, Atiku, and Mechi. Good luck was not factored in. He was not. There were no provision made to handle the issue called good luck. So suddenly he appears on the scene. So they should be jittery. Look at the ADC, not only APC. Look at the ADC studying from Norway. ADC is asking everybody to come and register now. Even though they gave waiver to go do things in their party and come back later, but they are trying to force everybody to come in now because of
it's no longer like a coalition. It now looks like a merger.
It's not a force poll. So the calculation has changed, and people asking people to come back. Are they actually wrong or right? For me, honestly, I feel like he has done his bit. He has taken us as far as he could go. That's what I think. But look at it critically. Why was he removed? The same propaganda this APC now is pushing to ask not to come. They told us that Goodluck has run this country underground. The same APC that when Goodluck wanted to remove the subsidy, what did they do? They said they protest all over Nigeria. The same APC introduced this insurgency to show that he's a weak leader. When he wanted to tackle it headlong, they said he's killing some section of the country. They politicized the whole stuff. When I remember he was this Army General Hejirika, when he went hard on them,
Chief of Army Staff.
Yes, when he went hard on them, they started crying. They even said they were taking him to International Court of Law, International Court
At The Hague.
at Hague, that he's killing a certain group of certain people from the country. So the same narrative they used to remove from office. Look at our economy then. Economy really doing back. I remember then I could easily shop on my phone at ASOS. Nigerian dollar there wasn't doing bad. You can travel abroad twice.
We're moving figures.
I'm coming.
We're moving figures.
I'm not moving figure now.
We're moving. We're talking about the dollar at the time.
Yeah.
We're moving figures.
No, what do you mean by moving figures? Let me get you.
It was not a. It was like what Ghana is doing with their.
No, we didn't do that.
In Goodluck's administration,
we didn't do that.
okay, no,
No, we
it's
didn't do
Buhari's
We
administration.
didn't do
Sorry.
that.
That's my head.
During the
During the Buhari's
Goodluck
administration. I apologize.
dollar was 165.
It was 165.
It was during Buhari's period. It
yes.
moved to
You are correct.
360.
You're correct.
You know, we're not.
My bad. My bad.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
My bad. It was during. It was
let me allow you
during
to
Buhari.
finish. Yes.
So they push us some narrative. They knew the power of internet. They use internet. You suffocated the airspace with things they said Goodluck did wrongly. Goodluck was not given the opportunity to even defend himself. A lot of people saw that under him. Now he stayed back for 10 years plus now. Nigerians are looking at it critically. What did this man actually do wrong? That's because Nigerians are asking. Put Nigeria today and this president. What is happening? People are tending towards Goodluck. Why? I say this often. If this presidency has delivered on their mandate, nobody will be saying Goodluck. Nobody will be talking about Obi. Nobody will be talking about coalition. See, every Nigerian wants this government to succeed. Don't forget it. If this government failed, Nigeria has failed. Not only we just failed, Nigeria failed. So we all want the sources of this government, but because they are not even confident on their own scorecard, that's why they are jittery. If they're not, if they actually feel like Goodluck will not stand a chance against Tinubu, you won't talk about him. You don't talk about something that is not irrelevant. You don't talk about that madman on the street that posed no threat. If Goodluck was a large threat as a talk, it shouldn't occupy their space. For the past 2 weeks, what APC has been saying, Goodluck, don't run. Goodluck, don't come out and embarrass yourself. Is it your embarrassment?
I do have a question for him though. Now here's what I'm saying. Okay. We're talking about Goodluck and how great his administration was. I'm not arguing it. Did he pick up, did he reform Nigeria, or did he just continue to run it? Let me explain. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with the statement that Nigeria, after Buhari's administration, went under? It was like the worst state that the economy had ever been. And irrespective of whoever was taking the reins from the Buhari's administration, it was going to be a tough job getting Nigeria to recover. I didn't say to move forward. I said to recover. Do you agree?
No, I don't agree.
No.
The reason I
agree.
No. Hold on.
Hold
on. No, don't worry. I will give it to one side. Now, first of all, let's look at figures. The figures we have. The figures we have was that fare was being sold at 160 something naira.
When
Goodluck was, Buhari was living, right? Now subsidy was removed. Now the question about subsidy is the fact that there are few people that are sucking up this subsidy money. Mm-hmm. Now let's take this money and remove subsidy and use it for development. Our roads are worth of, electricity worth of, so many things are worth of. Nothing is working.
You're not answering the question, or maybe you didn't understand the question.
I understand what you're saying.
The question is not about
economically, that's what you're saying.
No, the question is not about this administration.
Yeah.
My question is about the last administration. That's
Yes.
the Muhammadu Buhari administration,
Yes.
right? Do you agree that it left this country in a state that whoever was going to take it was going to have a tough time getting Nigeria to recover?
Yeah, but
Because the fuel subsidy you just mentioned was not removed by the Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration.
was removed by
It was removed by Buhari's administration. The announcement was made. No, the announcement was made by Bats.
Yes.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Yes.
But the decision had been made prior to him coming in.
a decision without implementation is not
Hold on now. No. Whoever was going to come in
Yes.
would have removed fuel subsidy. Well, I'm not sure about AA, but I knew that if Peter Obi was going to win,
Yes.
he would remove fuel subsidy. Maybe the way he would go about it would have been different, but it would have gone off.
No, true. With the issue of removing fuel subsidy
that
is not
is
it's not the
one.
big issue. Like Serap said, 14 trillion naira or that dollar, I can't remember, that have accrued from fuel subsidy removal. Where is the money?
Very good question. I'm also asking that. But back to it, I'm saying the job of, and I hate it whenever it looks like I have to defend this administration because I really am not a fan of it. But I hate it when it looks like I'm having to defend it. I also do not like it when we are focused a lot on it looks like our conversations are going, oh, anything these people do is wrong. I like a balanced view. That's where I'm coming from
Yes.
here. Now, let me say this. Whoever was going to take off from this administration,
It was going to be a tough
was
job.
going to be a tough
we,
job.
we all agree with that.
Nigeria is on a recovery journey. It is not on a get up and run. It's on a recovery journey. We printed money. That's how bad it got. We were printing money to spend. That's why inflation got to where it is, right? Goodluck Jonathan was not picking up a country this bad. He was running on the PDP thing that was going on when Nigeria was still chill
So
and things were still okay.
who ran the country
He's
on the
not-
ground? APC.
Wait, see,
The Buhari administration.
That the bat was a part of.
No. See, if you say Buhari administration, I feel bad because these are same people that campaigned for Buhari. These are same people that sold Buhari to us. These current government are same people that told that Buhari is the messiah that we need. These people, they were still involved in Buhari government. So you cannot remove them from Buhari government. But Buhari had to go for re-election. And we knew how bad it was. It was not these same people that stood by him and did all manner of things to get him to secure victory to him for him. So they cannot excuse themselves. And moreover,
I'm not saying anybody should be excused.
I'm coming here. Listen, we all knew how bad the situation is. You need to go, and you told us you could fix it. It's not that you came from US, you stayed here with us. We all know how bad the situation is. We know the state of insecurity we have. We know the state of our economy. We know the state of our roads. We know the state of our hospitals. And you promised us you could fix it.
I will give you the money.
So we gave you the mandate. So David Buhari, you can't lie.
I'm not doing a blame game here.
But
This
is it. Let's look at anybody that has the constitutional right to run
True.
should run.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You see, that's the right that the constitution gives everybody.
Absolutely.
to
I
run.
don't think anybody should be guarded.
And it's a game. Okafor said it just now. He said it's a game. The field is the playing ground. You must not stop people from playing. Everybody has a right to come in and play. Whether it's APC, whether it's PDP, whether it's ADC, whether it's Labour, nobody should get jittery. We know that ADC...
No, they can get the jitteriness is a part of the game.
It's a part of game,
It's a part
exactly.
of the game.
Because your enemy scares you. So it's obvious.
I don't think fear is the word. I think you're using this fear thing too much, and then it's like you're making Jonathan look like some savior. And I hate savior syndromes.
well.
I'm sorry, I should stop using the word hate. I am not a fan of savior syndromes. Honestly, I don't think there's a savior anywhere. I don't think anybody is better than anybody per se. Everybody is just a devil in their own form. This is what I think. I think it is okay for the APC to say, "Oh God, don't run." It's like, okay, my team now, we are facing Baka next week, right? Or this week. Well, we are jittery.
What's your team?
I'm a Chelsea fan.
Oh, okay.
The point is, we're big, you know,
From the bridge,
and
right?
we're coming from from the bridge.
And we
We're
know
coming
what
from an
happens under
angle-
the bridge.
Well, what happened on the
That's where you
bridge
see
last
all
week?
the Agberos.
What happened on the bridge last week? We did it on the bridge, not under the bridge. But the point is, it's okay for us to come out and be like, Basa this, Basa that. Or Basa shouldn't even try taking on the world champions. It does not stop Basa from running.
Chief,
Bring it into this.
Chief, can I say
If
question?
APC should decide to say from heaven to whatever it is,
Chief,
good
can I
up,
say-
it's
can I-
a grown man that can make his decisions.
Can I ask a
I
simple
can try to
question?
run or not to run.
See,
Yes, please.
If you're going to a contest, and I'm going to be on that contest, I know 99% you're going to defeat me. Would you come out and discourage me? You prefer me to be on a contest?
Why? If you're going to beat me?
No, if you are certain 99% you're going to beat me, why would you discourage me?
I don't know what contest is it. Is it poker? Because if it's poker, I could.
No, I'm saying you are certain of the contest you're going to win me.
All right, let's
So say APC are certain.
I don't think they're G3. I think they're playing politics. Allow
our
them.
time is moving very quickly and very fast. All is not still kind of well with PDP. From Edo State, we just talked about Akwa Ibom State to Edo State, where 2 congresses have been held. Then you move down to the PDP secretariat where Iron is still playing the role in the PDP. Ologunagbe, that's the spokesperson of the PDP, said that Iron's role is administrative. And Iron said, no, you are not well informed, that I can do everything. You know, do you think PDP can stand all this?
PDP can only stand if they get rid of Wike and his cohorts. I'll say it anywhere. I'll say it with my full chest. They can only stand if they get rid of them all.
But to get rid of Wiki right now is very difficult.
Well, of course, in Hausa, there's this adage I love so much that my great grandmother used to tell me all the time. Bongo da akwai tsagune katangare yake shiga. It's a wall that has a crack that you will see a lizard is walk into the building. It's only when there's a crack in the wall that a lizard can enter into the house. They've allowed a crack in their house. They didn't fix it early. It's like you find out that you have a tumor that is malignant and you didn't handle it in time. Now the tumor is spreading. You are in stage 4. What do you want us to do? We're going to watch you crash. You know the source of your problem. But like I always say, the only reason they are tolerating is because he's probably one of the most liquid members of the PDP right now. And just like there was an interview I watched of Sabode George, and he was saying when they started politics, it wasn't about money. Unfortunately, it has become about who is more liquid. The person that is paying the piper is dictating the tone. Unfortunately, the person paying this piper is somebody that, well, can be likened to an angry man that is very, very...
When will this anger go?
This is anger. No, I think he's a very vengeful person. I think the personality of Wike is very vengeful. You do anything to him, he's going to come for you no matter how hard. And he enjoys it when his foot is on your neck. His foot is on the neck of the PDP right now. If they don't make a firm stand and say, oh, excuse me, sir, irrespective of what you do, we don't want you here with your cohorts, they have no chance of winning the elections, the presidential elections, come 2027. I have not seen, and he's not the moment he made the announcement that he was backing the president, APC, 2027. Many other PDP members came out to say the same. We saw governors come out to say the same thing. Say, oh, while I'm a member of the PDP for the governorship race, when it comes to the presidential, I am backing the president. I'm backing the president. Everybody knows that.
Like fire,
Of course.
And
Must I name names? The point is, this is something that we've seen happen a lot. And I say this, when they call President Bola Ahmed Tinubu a master planner, I think these are the things they are talking about. He saw a crack, and he decided to come into the wall, and they are letting him.
What Wike and his group are doing now is quite late for them. They made a major mistake, fundamental mistake. What was the mistake? Anyanwụ signing the letter they sent to INEC for the convention. They knew they boxed themselves in. So what did they try to do? Cause problem with its state delegates.
Yeah.
They want to like see how they can hijack. Wike never wanted peace in PDP. Because he cannot be supporting Tinubu, and he said publicly, not that he's hiding it, and let PDP stand. Let PDP have a vibrant candidate. So what are you doing now? Because now this letter has been signed by the Anyanwan chairman to INEC, that their convention will hold in November. So how can you stop it? You need a legitimate issue to go to court with. After Edo did their Congress, the functional PDP under Wike did theirs. They're trying to cause issues so that each state will go to court to stop the Congress. So it's like a drowning man just looking for what to grab to stay afloat. They made a major mistake we are trying to rectify. And again, I think PDP too, they enjoy this the fruit they sowed. When this thing started, we all were applauding Wike. They sold the party to Wike. Wike became the voice, the hand, the leg, the face of PDP. When what happened in their last presidential this thing happened, we felt that Wike would have moved on, but no, he wants to take hold of PDP. Wike, as today, has not joined APC. He's a PDP member. He's a leader in PDP. So he wants to keep the PDP to himself. And the owners of PDP have come back. Jerry Ghana, Bode George, and the likes. When PDP was the one that formed PDP, they want the party back. And they played him by making Anyanwu sign that paper. If Anyanwu had not signed that paper, that's what PK had over PDP. Because most that goes to INEC has to be signed by chairman and the secretary. And PDP had been sending letter without Anyanwu signing, which has failed. But this one has been signed and INEC has accepted it. And the convention will hold. They are trying to stop the convention from holding. And once that convention holds, weakest power of PDP is with it down.
All right. Wike, Fubara, and Port Harcourt. It looks as if the dust is settling. Just few words.
I feel bad for Fubara. I felt bad for him since he got in bed with Wike and decided to stand up for. No, I did feel bad for him when he decided to stand up and be his own man. I felt bad when he went back, on it, because I mean, the deed had been done. I don't think there was any point coming to Abuja trying to settle things. Like, just go down as a man. I like to watch fantasy movies a lot, and I used to say, go down as a man. Never turn your back, because they will kill you like a chicken. They will stab you at the back. Just go down as a man. That's what we thought you'd do. Now he has done that. He has signed a deal that doesn't benefit him at all. I don't know if he's going to run again.
But he's standing strong.
Yeah.
They told him to present the budget. He hasn't presented the budget. They told him to bring the list of commissioners. He lets the other commissioners go, and the ones that were not in dispute, they are still staying. I mean, he's holding on a little bit.
Let me use a proverb. I will just say the translation. My boy is very terrible. My uncle used to say, "What is the pride of a man whose wife's nakedness has been seen in the marketplace? How strong is he standing, Daddy?"
Okay, all right. No, Wike tells us that the Abuja is the safest city. The safest city in Nigeria is Abuja.
And we lost a colleague.
Abuja is safest city. For me, I think Abuja was safer before he came.
Safer before he came, right?
Before the government, but the rate of one chance now. Those of you who have you won't understand what people go through.
I don't think it's just one chance. There's a lot of scamming. There's a lot of robbery. There's a lot of
kidnapping.
The other day we stopped. That was just Saturday. Here I was coming to and we stopped on Airport Road, one of these parks. I asked a friend to wait for me there, so we pick her up, and someone tried. That had never happened to me anywhere in the north. I've seen it happen in Lagos. I've never seen it on this side. And someone tried to put his hand through my window and grab my phone out of the car. Never seen it in Abuja.
Was it successful?
The phone is here.
So my wife was involved in an accident some months ago. You know what? Those that came, as if they came to rescue, they came to steal.
Yeah.
Her bags, her phones, her shoes, even as far as shoes.
They'll take it.
When she was done, she was even looking for what she was wearing.
They'll take as much as they can. Abuja is very unsafe.
Abuja is no longer the Abuja we used to know.
Here's the funny part. This is the irony. The same Wike last week when he was commissioning those solar panels that there was still darkness today on Airport Road, but that's not what I'm talking about. He said that one of the reasons why lack of light on the roads, on the streets of Abuja was a problem to him and a headache to his administration was because it made the city unsafe. Last week here. Today.
Okay, there are these and many more on landslide.tv. If you go to our website, so many news story, fresh, always on time. You can watch this podcast. You can send it to others on all our social media handle, Landslide News. Thank you for staying with us. It matters arising. Chewy, thank you.
Thanks so much.
Peter, thank you.
Glad to be here.
Viewers, thank you.